My temperature's 36.7. My vital statistics are 28, 35. No, they're not. My statistics are... Ooh, that isn't good. 92 over 49. I don't know if that's good or not. But I'm here. And it's... the Christmas special. So welcome, everyone. Welcome, Coins USA. Hello, first time here. Thank you for joining us. Please remember to give us one of these and click the subscribe button and you'll be notified every week when this comes on. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Jen. Hello, Laura. Hello, Leonie. And yes, hello to Stu. But where is Stu? That's a bit deaf. I'm going to switch over 2 seconds. This one's a bit better. Right. Well, here comes Psychic Stu. Here comes Psychic Stu. Just as well isn't seen. 'Cause he's just blown his load all over his computer screen. Please give a big hand and welcome back again, Psychic Stu. I don't know where he's at.
Nah.
Oh. So have you just buffed all over your screen?
Nearly Merry Christmas.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
This is my actual hat.
I know, Stu, I thought you were coming on in disguise so like people wouldn't recognise you. You've just come on in your normal dress.
They'll never tell with my hair.
Well, for everyone who hasn't seen him before, this is Psychic Stu.
The light's in my eye.
All right. So how have you been then, Stu?
Better than you.
Yeah. Well, right. I'm over it. Yeah.
How you feeling now?
I'm feeling fine. I'm
just trying to get a few days off work. You told me privately there was nothing wrong with you. It's amazing how you can fake those positive tests, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm feeling myself again. But I'll not do it on camera. If you want to see that, you've got to go.
You're on the internet, Neil.
Yeah. So it's been a while. But we are back. Yay! I am over COVID. Yay! My symptoms weren't that bad. Yay! And it's nearly Christmas. Yay! How are you doing in the years? Yay!
Are you so like how bad did it get for you? Were you
just knackered. That was the worst part. Tired. Well, actually, the worst part wasn't. It was the constant phone calls from Track and Trace.
Yeah, that basically just describes like Christmas period that everyone's just knackered.
Yeah. So I was knackered. Lost my taste and smell, and that was it. I was very lucky. So I'm pleased that was the worst of my symptoms. But I am allowed out again. Yay!
Did it put you off eating because you couldn't? Just because you couldn't taste the food, did that actually put you off eating, or did you still eat? I'm interested, or whether this is a good diet technique, or
no. My plan was to eat healthy, but I just still stayed on the same pigging out stuff and never really ate any better. But
you literally, this is so weird. You literally can't taste anything, or
no. That's how I realised I had it because I put like hand sanitizer on the car, and it's like it smells like lemon toilet duck. Sprayed on my hands. Couldn't smell it, and it absolutely stinks the car out. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
It's so mad. In the house. Like, because you hear that people are losing their taste and stuff, but you think, well, surely you can still smell something. But
well, the thing was, your nose goes really. Do you know, like when you've got a snotty nose and you get like a dry nose, but it's like crusty snot? If you know what I mean. I know this is disgusting, but this is the chat. It was dry, like a crusty, snotty nose, but you had nothing inside. Your nose was just pure dry.
Yeah.
So weird. But I come back in the house, couldn't smell coffee, couldn't smell like deodorant, aftershave, nothing. And went and got a test, and yes, I was positive. But I'm over it. So let's not dwell. So hopefully everyone else is keeping fine. Yeah. But 3 days, is it 3 days? 3 sleeps now? How many sleeps? 3? 2?
Like, yeah, because it's Friday, isn't it? So
yeah, 3 sleeps. Thanks, Sharon. Thank you. You might have seen Stu on Crime Watch.
Yeah.
um,
I can't see the comments in a minute. Is that what someone's put?
yeah. I'm just having a look. Are you on StreamYard, Stu?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the right-hand side,
Oh, comment.
you can click on comments. Yeah.
Ah, right. I thought that was just for the StreamYard. I didn't realise it was for the YouTube.
No, that's a lie. We are a bit behind on them comments, so we do apologise when we don't answer you. But yes, it is our Christmas special. Woohoo! And not just that, we are. Are you able to do next week, Stu? Being off for Christmas.
If I'm sober.
Yeah, we might have a drunken stew next week then. So yes, but we are here next week where we start now for. It's not a great album, but we'll still do it. But yes, we are doing our Christmas special, and I haven't got my slides ready. Oops. I was getting all the props ready. I haven't got my slides ready. Bear with, people. And let's.
Are you on actual lockdown now, Neil? Or
no, we are tier 3 still, so we're still sort of just as we were, really.
Does that mean you're allowed the shops aren't open, or like?
No, the shops.
Just essential shops, or
the shops are open. So
you see all the pictures today in the news of like all the supermarket shelves all empty and everything already.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sharing now, right? I'll make that bigger. Yeah, oh yeah. There's been like mass buying and panic and everything at the shops. I know.
Weirdly, they said it was like all the fruit and veg and lettuce and stuff.
Yeah, because people are sort of panic buying with the what you call it? The border being shut.
Yeah.
So that's why people are panic buying. So
if it's all the lettuce has gone so far, it's probably only the tip of the iceberg.
Hey, but oh my god, no expense spared. The nail, a bit like the 80s videos. Yes, there is no expense spared here, not at all. I'm going to be sweating because I've got my Christmas jumper on and this hat. But so yes, we are looking at the very first the Christmas album. Not Now That's Why Christmas. It was released in 1985. Was it? I think it might have been 86.
Yeah.
Was it 86?
No, I think it was 85.
Oh, it was 85. Okay. So it was released in 1985. It was only a single disc at this point. Now I think the triple or quadruple discs or whatever you get nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more.
When did they first start doing Christmas number ones?
What do you mean, Christmas number? Like
when was it a big thing?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to think who would have been like the first big kind of proper Christmas hit that they put in the charts.
I don't know.
When was Slade? Was that around?
Slade was 73. The year of the Christmas songs, you'll find out soon. That's the year when like every person seemed to have a Christmas song out. A load of good Christmas songs that year. Actually, before we go any further, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, I like White Christmas, Bing Crosby.
Oh. So what's everyone else's in the chat? What is your favorite Christmas song? I would say mine's either the first track on here or track number 5. I'm not going to tell you them because I'm going to keep you intrigued to make you keep watching.
Or they could just look underneath the video.
Shut up, Stu. Shut up. Do you just want coal for Christmas? But yes, so shall we start? I think I've just got, there we go. Yeah, that's the album. Some surprises there. So yes, the first song on here is Do They Know It's Christmas? Now, this was the biggest selling single until Candle in the Wind in 1997.
Shut up.
Didn't know that.
What do you think just for them? No, for who?
For anyone. It was the biggest selling single ever until Candle in the Wind 97 was released.
Worldwide or in this country?
I think this country. Don't ask us questions like that, man. Just play along.
Candle in the Wind, big in America.
I know a lot.
They royal family stuff, don't they?
Leonie just said 1995 was the first Christmas number one. That was actually a Christmas song. It was called Christmas Alphabet. I didn't host a Christmas music quiz yesterday. I think you did. Actually, your Christmas quiz last week sometime helped me out on another quiz I'd done because it was the same quiz. So there was copying you. But yeah, this was a charity single, and it's the first sort of charity single I can think of, but I don't know if it's just because I was like 4 when this was released. But it would have been 3 actually. No, 4. 3, because it was Christmas number 1, 1984, but it only reached number 13. It reached number 1 in 13 other countries, but failed to make the top 10 in the US, so possibly not the biggest selling single ever. So there you go.
So you're just blowing your own fact out of the water.
Yeah. But it was the biggest selling. No, it's the biggest selling single ever in the UK until "Candle in the Wind."
Okay, what's going on in the picture?
Oh, it's
in Wonderland near the front.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Little Boy Blue? I don't know. That looks.
In Wonderland, and maybe.
Just see this little boy here.
Yeah.
In the blue, sitting down next to building blocks. Does he not remind you of Prince George?
It does. So you're talking about time travel here?
Yeah. Back to the Future.
Yeah. Well, they've got somebody Scottish in the middle as well.
Yeah. I don't know who that creepy bloke perving on the kids is in the background.
No.
The man staring. Who's that man staring through the? Is that Santa or just some random bloke staring through the window?
Yeah, it's a weird cover.
Yeah. But obviously, the success of this song and other charity singles being released were for the Ethiopian famine. But this led to a lot of other singles being released in other countries. Because I think the most famous one was "We Are the World" in America, because they released that. But this has been re-recorded 3 more times by different people. Yeah, it was recorded in 1989 when Pete Waterman done it with Kylie, Jason, and like Bros and people like that. It was done in 2004 for Band Aid 20. That was done in 2014.
Why re-record? Do you remember any of the other versions? Like, they only seem to play one version. It's not like on the radio they go, and now we're playing the 1985 version.
Yeah. The only other one I really remember is the one where Dizzy Ross. It must have been the 2014 one where Dizzy Ross.
That's it. Yeah, I remember that.
He does a terrible rap on it. It's a terrible. None of them is as good as Bono singing that bit.
Yeah.
Hello, Reseller Kid. Merry Christmas as well. Thanks for joining us. But all the other re-releases reached number 1. But the 2014 one was the only other one that didn't make it the Christmas number 1. So 89 made it Christmas number 1. 2004 made it Christmas number 1. But the 2014 one didn't make
2014. Who was the immoral person who kept charity single off the number 1?
It would have been Simon Cowell in X Factor or something like that. I don't know who won X Factor in 2014. But like I say, does anyone else in the chat remember any of the other ones? People who were possibly a bit older than us may remember the 1989 one because it was like Jason Donovan, Kylie, Bros, I think. Big fun. But the story, I've got the story here of how it come together. Mid-year was recording the Tube up in Newcastle, what Paulie Yates hosted. Bob Geldof phoned Paulie Yates, and she said she'd been talking to Mid-year. He said, put him on the phone. We need to do something about this. He said, why not a charity single? And he went, all right then. He then phoned Sting.
Like in that voice. All right, then.
All right then. He then phoned Sting. Sting said yes. He phoned Simon Le Bon. He said yes. Then he seen Gary Kemp in an antique shop who says, we'll be up for it, but we're going to tour Japan. Don't start recording until we come back from Japan. And Bob Geldof thought, I'm on something here. I'm going to get all the top names because we've got some like big stars here. But did you know that Nigel Planer, who played Neil in The Young Ones, was actually there on the day, in character as Neil for The Young Ones. And when I was doing research, it says he was put up with until mid-June, told him to go away. He's basically there playing up for the cameras, and then he was basically fuck off.
Why did he stay in character?
Yeah, don't know.
I met him once.
He did have a hit with the Hole in My Shoe around this time. So I think Bob Geldof might have thought, I can't get all the popular people, so we'll get him. Because like Status Quo were a sort of different era, but he went for Status Quo because I had a big following. So he thought we'll get them in.
I met him once, where the guy plays Neil out The Young Ones.
Did you?
It was around probably about a year after this or 2 years after this, about 86 or 87 when I met him. I met him and Robbie Coltrane at the same time.
All right.
They were filming something near where I lived, and my mum, being nosy, stopped the car, like lit there, demanded to find out who it was in the pen. And when they told her who it was, she was like, "Oh, I love The Young Ones." So, like, said, "Can we go and see?" So we ended up going in at the trailer with Robbie Coltrane and Neil from The Young Ones, like, and getting their autograph. I've still got you used to keep like autograph books and stuff.
I haven't got autograph books. I've got David Beckham's autograph somewhere on a scrap piece of paper. What I got for K once.
I used to keep like an autograph book, and so everyone that I met, like, I had who else they having? Clayton Blackmore. Don't know why Clayton Blackmore. Do you know? In fact, I didn't know why Clayton Blackmore. So Man United came down and played in London at some point, and they were training on the school field. This is what like football used to be like in this country.
Yeah.
They were trained on the school field behind my primary school, and we were all watching through the fence because we knew it was Man United. And Clayton Blackmore was the only person who came over and did like I'm sure it was Clayton came and did autograph. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Right. So who can name? I've got a list here of everyone who was on it. Let's see how many you can get right. Come on, then, people. Bit of a Christmas quiz. Christmas quiz for you.
Can I join it? Mid-year.
You can join it mid-year. Yeah. He didn't actually. Oh, yes, he did sing, and he also played the keyboards in programming.
Nice. Sting.
Sting is correct.
How many was there?
Oh, there's bloody loads. There's that many. Bananarama. Sharon is right. Bananarama. There is Kieran Woodward.
Neil from The Young Ones.
Sharon Darling. He's not listed. Sorry, he got told where to go before they took the names.
Pet Shop Boys.
Shubahan Farley as well.
Who?
Shubahan Farley.
Who the hell's that?
Shona. Shubahan.
Oh yeah, Shubahan.
George M from Duran Duran. Who's George M? George M.
Sharon's put by George. I'm sure he was gay though.
By yes, I think she means Boy George, or does she mean by George Michael? Yeah. Kathy then, yeah. Boy George was there. Where's Boy George? Oh, bloody hell, Boy George. Isn't he the top shooty? Boy George. Where the hell's Boy George? Boy George. Kathy Dennis, no, that's a 1989 one. So was Kylie Bigfoot and Paul Young. They're 1989. You two, yes, I'll give you Bono, Adam Clayton,
Bono,
The Edge, Duran, yes. Did you know Duran had 4 members called Taylor in the band? There was Andy Taylor, John Taylor, and Roger Taylor. I don't know if they are all related. So there's a fact, yeah.
Maybe cousins.
And then, who else? Gary and Martin Kemp, Totally Hadley.
Did they ever play this live anywhere, Neil, or was it just like a TV release type of thing, like Top of the Pops and all that? And CD, obviously, but did they ever play live together? Or?
I think they done it once at Live Aid. I think they got on stage and sang at Live Aid in the middle of summer, sang Do They Know It's Christmas? Obviously, you didn't because it's the middle of summer.
Paul Young, yes. What were they thinking?
So you've had enough time. That is the full lineup there. So who else you had was Robert Cool from Cool
Who's
in the
guy in the middle with the cap on and the white top?
Is that not mid-year?
Oh, self-important. I understand, don't I? Yeah.
I don't know. There's Peter Briggett from the Boomtown Rats, Phil Collins, or someone said Phil Collins, sorry. Chris Cross from Ultravox.
Yeah.
Not Chris Cross, who made you jump, though. Simon Crow, don't know who he is. Bob Geldof. Johnny Fingers. Don't know if it's his real name, but also from the Boomtown Raps.
Lol.
Glenn Gregory from Heaven 17. John Keeble from Spandau Ballet. Simon Le Bon. Marilyn. Someone said George Michael. John Moss from Culture Club. Stephen Norman from Spandau. Rick Parfitt and Fran Rossi from Status Quo. Nick Rhodes, who is also from Duran. JT, James Taylor from Kool and the Gang. Dennis Thomas. Martin Ware from Heaven 17. Jodie Watley, don't know who that is. Paul Weller. And Phil Collins played the drums.
Where's Bowie? Somebody's just said Bowie. Where is he on the picture?
Bowie, I don't think he does like a B-side.
Is that Sting bottom centre?
Yeah, that's Sting, or it could be Nick Kershaw. Yeah, so there was loads of people, but yes.
And I realise how close I am to my camera because I'm trying to look at the pictures.
Yeah. But yeah, that was all 10 acts. Oh, wait, 10 acts. There was more. There was loads.
All 10 acts? Yeah.
Yeah, there was loads.
You're an accountant. Is this just an excuse so you can show off your new clipboard as well?
Yeah, new clipboard.
Things on there just so you can show your clipboard.
Yeah, stick on with blue tack. But yes, that's the first album. So I don't know what everyone's memory. This is one of my favorite Christmas songs, though. I just think it's such a it's a car sing along anthem song, and it always reminds it. Gavin and Stacey. Have you ever seen that Gavin and Stacey episode where he's like in the car and he's like, "And the one," and he's singing this song, and then he goes, "Come on, move out the way, dickhead!" Just like this song.
I always thought as well until about 10 years ago. I thought it was "Beat the World."
Beat the world.
Yeah, beat the world. I'm really bad at getting the wrong lyrics on songs, and I'm convinced for like 15 years that I know the lyrics, and then I find out I'm wrong.
Well, the next song we're moving on to is Wizard. I wish it could be Christmas every day. But really, dear, because it would probably take the shine off it, and you'll be skint buying presents all the time.
Yeah, man, it's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the most expensive present you've ever bought for somebody else, not for yourself? You don't have to give us a price, but what item was the most expensive?
Probably a mobile phone.
It's boring, isn't it?
All right. I bought them 2 kilos of cocaine. Is that exciting enough for you?
No, that's a story.
So, what are your memories of this song then?
Wait, did you buy the phone outright, or was it contract?
No, outright.
Oh, that is expensive then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the best present you bought? Did you feel it was like value for money, or have you bought about?
No. The best present I bought my wife one year was right at the time. Her parents used to foster. The kids used to always be dressing up in like. The foster kids, they had girls and everything, and they used to be dressing up in like Disney princess outfits. So I bought my wife like an adult Cinderella outfit. Never wore it once.
Steady.
Never wore it once.
Like a naughty one.
No, it wasn't a naughty one. No, it was like a proper sensible one. It wasn't anything kinky. Don't worry.
Not with a proper one too.
I always think poor kid when I watch this. I know exactly who you mean, Laney. It's a little kid at the end. She will appear. But my memories of this song, the Glendale, which was like the local workmen's club where my dad used to go at their Christmas party, always go in there and get like a selection box or whatever. And it's like reminds us of being a kid in the 80s. This and Slade like run parallel. And it
when it's on loud,
like
it feels like a proper Christmas song, doesn't it?
Oh, it's mental. It's a massive Christmas song. Voted the second best Christmas song by ITV when they've done best Christmas song or whatever a couple of years back.
It's got like the pace. It's got a bit of like rock in it. Do you know what I mean? It's got everything.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do you mean? 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 But yeah, this is like this and Slade are at the start of Christmas for me. Both actually released in 1973, but Slade actually beat them to the #1 spot, and these only got to #4.
No.
So Slade was Christmas #1, 1973. Roy Wood, the lead singer of Wizard, I didn't know this until I just researched it. He was a founding member of ELO.
ELO?
Didn't know that. ELO. But we have got a Christmas.
What's that?
It's like Roy Wood off Slade.
Looks like Roy Castle.
Yeah, I thought it was Gandalf when my wife first bought it. I was like, why have we got Gandalf on the Christmas tree? But it's supposedly Father Christmas. I think it's that creepy Father Christmas who was looking through the window on that Do They Know It's Christmas album. But yeah, the drummer as well on here. There you go. See, he's in the background of that photo, and there he is there. Can you see the likeness?
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah. No, it is like him.
Yeah. See.
Just like that for this. For this. Obviously, he only wore the Christmas outfit, but did he only have that wig on for this, or?
I don't know. But
Who's
the
in
drummer
background on the drums, on the back drums in the background.
Oh, I don't know. But you know, does the way they dress, does it not remind you of like Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mad video of this lip syncing. Hiya Raid. Oh, hiya. I've got mind blank. I was on your channel the other day. Hiya Lee. Sorry, Lee. Oops. Sorry, Lee. Sorry.
The lead singer, he looks like Where's Wally if he was dug up from his grave. Do you know what I mean?
A zombie Where's Wally. But the drummer reminds me of like a Muppet.
Yeah.
Do you know I don't know if he's a drummer or something off the Muppets. Sorry, Lee, for getting your name. And hello, if on screen's wife with you there, you're saying hello to you as well, Stu.
Hello.
Yeah, but I've just put, and then
Roy Wood lives not far away.
Roy Wood lives not far away.
Yeah, look in the comments.
Oh,
he said Roy Wood lives. Well, if anybody knows people that could be on any of our albums or they live not, like tap them up, see if we can get them on.
Yeah. If you go down to his now, take your phone when you're there, live stream, knock on the door, and we'll get him on.
Or just play Nicky Noggy Nine Doors.
Yeah.
Like just hide in his book, knock on the door and run away. But video it.
Or knock on the door, and when he comes, just say, give him the link to this and tell him to watch.
He must be about 400 by now.
Oh, he'll be some age.
Surprised if he can get to the door without his hip going.
Yeah, but this is the little kid Laney was talking about, and this is the kid who most people know of. She seems to. Everyone else goes off stage, and this little kid's like left there, and he's like, "Oh, I best pick her up." And
somebody's left a kid here.
Yeah, who's this? But yes, and then so this is song 2 of the album. Oh, Aid's gonna go down. Well done, Aid. Report back. Still, obviously, keep us on live stream. Just use your mobile data. It's Christmas. You can do that for us. Thank you. So next up, we've got Mr. Christmas himself, Noddy Holder, and yeah. Actually, I've just realised. Do you know the guy in the red T-shirt who looked on the stripes and top? Does he not remind you of Uri Geller a bit?
He does, but look how skinny his arms are. He's got like tiny lower arms.
Never mind that. What's all this with the jazz hands?
Why is the S backwards?
Oh yes, Laney's just said that. Roy Wood, when he's picked up that little girl, he like points to her cheek, like "Give us a kiss." She looks horrified. Yes, that is quite. Yeah, it's of the time, shall we say?
The trouble is nowadays, like anyone who did anything is going to get like tarred with that same brush, aren't they? They're going to be just a nice, probably his niece or something like that. Do you know what I
mean? Maybe even his daughter. And he looks like Stephen. He does look like Stephen Fry, doesn't he?
Just because it was in the 70s, we all presume he was a pervert.
You ever seen what Lee's just put? Noddy looks like Stephen Fry there.
He really does.
Stephen. Oh, it's him. I don't know why is he posing like that. but yeah,
Is
like
that
I
one of
said,
the guys out of the Bee Gees next to him? As well, in the striped number, black and red stripe.
he's the one with the weird haircut, with like the ball haircut and everything. But yeah, as I said, right. First thing, I didn't know this was Merry Christmas, everybody. I thought it was Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. How's it go?
Merry Christmas. No, that's Shank Stevens. Oh, I can't even remember how it goes. Well, Laney has a weird thing for Stephen. So do you have it, Laney, if you've got a weird thing for Stephen Fry, what about Noddy Holder and a bowler hat, white gloves and a dicky bow? I reckon you might be able to even spin that dicky bow like a naked Frank Butcher as well.
Horrendous.
Sorry for giving everyone that thought, which will probably be. But remember, it could be worse. You could think when you close your eyes tonight, Frank Butcher in a spinning dicky bow tie.
Oh, lovely.
Run around, nah. Yeah, but it was Christmas number 1, 1973. It was Slade's last number 1. They've sold up to the end of 2012 1.3 million copies of this. Now there's 8 years to add on that, so it's probably 1.5 million. But Noddy Holder is supposed to earn £500,000 a year.
Just from this? Just him, or does he split that with the others?
I think they had a falling out because of that. I think he only got it.
You would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I think he's like the person who gets most of it. He gets £500,000. I know he's a massive shareholder of like there's a grain company called Albumwise, and I'm positive he's a massive shareholder of that. But yeah, £500,000 a year.
A grain company, did you say?
A grain company. Albumwise. He's probably a farmer like Clarkson and people like that. Yeah. But can you remember Nobs Nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you remember the advert for it where there was 3 blokes running into a bar and he was like, Noddy Holder was sitting having a pint and they're all like dive for his genitals and he stands up and he goes, "It's Nobbies, not Noddies." But but yeah, so what's everyone's memories of this? I can tell you one, it'll be the "It's Christmas," because that's what everyone thinks when they think of this song. Do you not think?
Yeah, you hear that like you can tell his voice from a mile off, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm still stunned by the cover of it.
There has been a few covers of this song, including a band called the Four Skins. They recorded a version for an EP compilation CD, which was called Bollocks to Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oasis did this as well, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Oasis have covered it.
They've done "Come On Feel the Noise," which was a Slade song.
Yeah, they love Slade though. I'm pretty sure they've covered this song.
All right. Didn't know that.
I think I've heard it on I've got a playlist on Spotify with indie Christmas. I'm sure it's on there.
Yeah, Sharon's memory of this is being sick to death of it by the 17th of December.
Yeah, but at least it's got energy. Like it's not like Wham, where
One flag off the next song before we get to it, Stu.
But by the time we've heard that like 40 times over Christmas, you're a bit like, eh.
Yeah, but we done a thing the other week. Like I was on foot of our stairs the other week, and we were looking at Lee and off-screen wife over there do look back at TV listings from different years. And when you look back over years, we realised, like in the 80s and 90s, I was doing 1990. It was 2 weeks to Christmas. I think it was 11th or 12th of December. So you're 2 weeks from Christmas. Not one. Actually, there wasn't. There was one thing what mentioned Christmas, and it was just about people being lonely at Christmas. It was a program called The Time, the Place, and that was about being lonely at Christmas. Apart from that, there was no other mention of Christmas. Yet now it's like spend less at Christmas with Philip Schofield, or cooking at Christmas with Nigella Lawson, or I don't know, Christmas menu. There's loads of Christmas stuff on. before it's Christmas, like from the beginning. As soon as December hits, let's go into Christmas mode. But back then it wasn't. So
Are you disappointed in the offerings this Christmas for TV? Have you seen the listings on there?
Well, there's no real comedies. Like years ago, you used to always like, oh, there's a good comedy series on. You would want to see like the Christmas special, or they would bring one back for Christmas. There's nothing this year.
Gavin Stacey's on, but a repeat of last year, isn't it?
Last year's, yeah.
I mean, I know they couldn't get out and record anything like because of the lockdown stuff, but why play last year's one? Do you know what I mean?
They could have possibly that someone had an idea of them doing like a Christmas. Oh, there you go, Laney, or review now Christmas albums with Neil and Stu. There you go, excellent. That should be Channel 5 at least.
Yeah,
we could easily get a Channel 5 program out of that. And we'll probably would be able to have the copyright so we could play bits of the music as well, rather than getting copyrighted by YouTube. Please also put, I love the Reeves and Mortimer sketches of Slade. Yeah, it was like the Slade House or something. It was brilliant. I loved it. But Reeves and Mortimer, brilliant.
Can you settle an argument, everyone on here as well? Radio times or TV times?
TV time. Actually, none. We never used to get any.
What? I swear, like I picked up the other day, I was in Lidl and I picked up the Radio Times and I was dead chuffed because my missus loves going through it. She rings everything that she wants to watch. She plans out like a 5-day assault on the TV. And see, she's having a go at me still. And I was dead chuffed. I came home. It was $5.99 as well for a flipping magazine that I could just pull up the TV guide for.
Yeah.
And I was dead chuffed thinking, she's going to love this. I'm getting brownie points for this. So, come on, she's like, oh, it's the Radio Times you got there. And I was like, but that's what we normally get, isn't it? I think I can't tell if I've been duped by Lidl or not.
No, but the thing is, right, Radio Times, years and years ago, like 80s, you used to have to buy Radio Times for BBC and then TV Times for ITV and Channel 4. Years ago, they didn't have them all in. So you used to have one for the other.
Yeah. Maybe I just like BBC stuff.
To be honest, I would probably agree with Jen, where I was more TV times and Radio Times because I was more common folk rather than educated.
I think there's a space on the market for a gap in the market for, like, you know how you get like football sticker albums during the World Cup, doing like a little calendar for your TV programs at Christmas.
Oh, you mean, I know what you mean, like the wall chart.
Yeah, like a World Cup wall chart.
Or Stu, you get like Sky Plus or something and just set your recordings.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? I do like it because obviously I watch a lot of TV. I do like streaming stuff, but
yeah,
I get a bit fed up of being able to watch like 10 programs in a row. I kind of miss the days where you had to wait a week and stuff. Like,
you had to wait.
When a program only gets released once a week, like The Mandalorian or something on Disney, I look forward for the whole week for that one to come out. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I can understand that.
And nowadays, you could watch it all on
time. You used to get to bed at a sensible time rather than thinking, I'll just watch one more episode. Yeah. Oh, shit, it's 4 a.m. I've got to be up in 2 hours.
The last one I did that for was Vikings on Netflix. Oh, Jesus. They took over my life for about 2 weeks. Like, I was watching it. I was, like, tired, next day for work and everything.
There was someone I seen on telly. He was talking about GTA San Andreas, and he was talking about how, like, there was 2 groups and it was a bit like the Bloods and the Crips, but they were green and purple. And he said he got to the point where he played it that much, he went out and was walking up the street and he seen someone with purple on, and he was always in the green gang or whatever in San Andreas. He seen someone dressed in a purple hoodie, so he crossed the road to avoid them. He was like, I'm going to have to stop playing that game. It's
Were they all life? Inadvertently racist, just because of the computer game.
So let's move on to song number 4. And you've just mentioned it, Stu, the song you get sick of.
Oh, I thought you meant racist.
Racist George Michael. No, wait. I was going to say we can't slander him because you can't. I don't think you can slander a dead person. So I'm not saying he was racist. He probably wasn't. But yeah, this reminds me of being at college, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was because I lived by the mantra of always getting my heart broken and being the jilted party that never given me heart away at Christmas.
Wasn't this on in the Lambton? Was it the Lambton at the end of the
the Lambton Castle?
Lambton Castle?
Lambton Castle, yeah. So it was always.
Who was that lad who came and decked this old guy who?
Yeah. Oh, because it was like
everyone in there. It was like that scene of In-Betweeners. You know, In-Betweeners when Will walks in the pub and he classes up everybody
it was
within
exactly like that.
It was like that in the Lambton. Like everybody was like 16 who was in there. And then one guy came in, offered somebody out a fight, and then one lad from college just walked up and absolutely decked him, like knocked him unconscious. And the security guard from the college was in the pub and had to like put the guy in recovery position, if like that. And everyone panicked and ran off because we were all 16. We thought the police were coming.
Yeah, I've seen that fact, Sharon, that this was actually going to be called Last Summer until said they called it Last Christmas. I was trying to find out the full story and I couldn't find it. But yeah, I've heard that someone from there, because it was originally it was a double A side with Everyone Once, and it was released in 1983, I think. And it was beaten to number 1 by the Flying Pickets. Then it was re-released the following year, thinking we'll just release it as a single. We'll get to Christmas number 1. And Band-Aid was released the same year. So yeah, never got number 1 that year. But yeah, the word summer works as well. Last summer, I gave you my heart. Yeah, probably. It would see to me if it was going to be last summer. It would have probably. When I think of summer and Wham, I think of Club Tropicana.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit more like upbeat and everything. Yeah. So
this is weird. The cover as well. Like it's no wonder like he gets his heart back. He's trying to give like his heart over to a reindeer. You know what I mean?
Well, I've got the full story here because that's George Michael. That was the girl he gave the heart to last summer.
Wasn't the reindeer? Yeah,
it wasn't the reindeer. But then, not last summer, last Christmas. Sorry, last Christmas he gave it to her, right? And his heart. And then this year, Andrew Ridgeley's with her.
Oh.
But George has given her the eye.
Yeah.
Creepy and flirting. But, right, here's some things I want to know. Go a bit deeper, right? Yeah. Did George tell Andrew?
Sorry.
Or did he give Andrew the permission? Oh, it's all right to go out with her, because if he didn't, like, you didn't stir your mate's pot, you know what I mean? You didn't go there.
Oh, God, that's a horrible.
That's rule number 1. I thought you were going to
say lad's code, not does your mate stir your pot.
See, Jen agrees, you don't stir each other's pot. See? Or does Andrew not know? And if Andrew does know, who's the biggest dick here? Is it Andrew for dating his mate's girlfriend, who he possibly never given permission for? Or is it George Michael for trying to get him back? Because it's like, you're a bandmate and probably his best mate. So, and also, who would the last pick at the end of the day? Because if she picked George, the joke's on her at the end of the day because he's gay.
Well, what happens in the video?
Oh, I don't know. I was running out of time, Stu. I don't know. Listen about
you were like building this up for something, so we'd actually.
It does. I've never noticed that before. How small's his hands?
Yeah, look how pointy his thumb is.
All right. George worked out he was gay after her, and it was Andrew he was gutted about. There you go. Laney solved the problem.
More unsubstantiated rumours.
Yeah, but
we don't have to apologise to George Michael.
Yeah, we don't have to. Andrew Ridgeley, yes, but it's not about Andrew Ridgeley. It's about George Michael. But well done, Laney. Thank you, Miss Marple. I thank you. This song has never been Christmas number 1 though. It has been number 2 4 times. So Stu, you are right. It is a massive number 2.
Yeah. I like the song. It's, I like it in small doses. Like it annoys me on the radio though when you hear them going like people going over the top like, oh, don't stop playing it, and giving a warning out when they're going to play it. It's a good song. When you put it against the other Christmas songs on this album, it's a really good song.
Yeah. Well, I think most of these songs are good.
It's no Club Tropicana, but it's
Club Tropicana is their best song. It is just a summer anthem. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart because I could hold it with my tiny hands. I couldn't.
Did George Michael ever have a number one as a solo, like a Christmas number one? When was Jesus to a Child? Was that a Christmas or?
Oh, I don't know.
That feels like he's missed a trick if it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I don't think that was a Christmas number one. Around that time, it was Spice Girls dominating the charts anyway, because that was when we were at college, and it was like, Goodbye and all that.
Wasn't that their Christmas?
Yeah, that was the Christmas number one. Yeah, I think that was 96.
Which made no sense for a Christmas song, but
Laney, we don't have to say allegedly here because you can't slander a dead person. Well, I think that's the case. We need to get on Ant and ask him the question.
Can you slander a dead person?
Yeah, can you slander a dead person? If there's anyone with any legal training in the chat, please let us know. Can we slander dead people? Let's move on to the next song. Elton John, Step Into Christmas. This is another one of my Christmas favourites. I just think it's so upbeat. And it's like step into Christmas. It gets you going. You know what I mean? It's just
like every Elton John song.
Yeah.
They're always like well, not always uplifting, but they're always got a good hook.
What you're trying to say, Stu? They are fabulous.
They've always got a good hook on them. An Elton John song.
Yeah.
Again, I think it helps that he can't sing very well. So then, like you feel like you can sing along to it and do a decent job.
Yeah, I would say I do I think Elton John has got a good back catalogue. But again, this song was released in '73 and only got to 24 in the charts.
24,
number 24. But '73 is also the same year as Slade and Wizard. So it was the year of Christmas hits.
Wait, when did Elton John's first songs come out? When was he first famous?
Oh, this might have been around the time early 70s, maybe late 60s. I don't know. Never seen his biopic. Terrible. Jen's just said
that's a 60s guy, though, was he?
Is this a terrible song, or is the other one friggin' sauce grows me? Sharon, I don't know. Friggin' sauce grows me. Lol. I don't know. The other bloke. What am I missing here? Love it, but again, the most un-Christmassy video ever. FBI.
He looks like a cannibal.
Cannibal. It is. It is. Do you know who he reminds me of? Do you know Mark Chapman, who shot John Lennon?
All right, yeah. Thought he meant like from Football Focus.
No.
Match of the Day 2.
The one who's a bit of a less of a dick. Not the one of Football Focus, the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon was talking about the Spice Girls, the Sauce Girls. It's better. Yeah, Lainey loves this song. I do as well. It is a tune. Yes, I agree. But yeah, and again, this reminds me of Gavin and Stacey. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen last year's Gavin and Stacey, which is on again this Christmas. But it's are you telling me to step in? To step in? I just think it's funny. But yeah, it is a fantastic song. But yes. And then we move on to a song which I first thought, it isn't a Christmas song. This isn't a Christmas song. It actually is based on a traditional Christmas carol. Oops. Middle Ages Christmas carol, this. It's a song which goes... Is this
the one? Okay, right.
But yeah, Mike Oldfield famously married a girl who wouldn't sleep with them, so he could sleep with her, and then after 3 months went for a divorce. And that is in a biography, so I can say that is
immoral behaviour. He looks the kind. Look at his picture.
Everyone looked immoral at them.
He looks a bit like a cult leader, doesn't he?
Yes. Jamestown.
The
Jonestown.
Dolce Jubilo cult leader.
Yes. On horseback. I don't understand. It reached number 4 in 1976. But this song, I don't know if someone done it before, but this song, do you know where it goes? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I thought that was a woman with a 5 o'clock shadow until I seen his name. Could be. Not as good looking as that bloke out of Queen as a schoolgirl.
He's got a bit of the Julia Roberts about him, isn't he?
What, hairy armpits?
Yeah, like if you got rid of the flash a little bit, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. So, are you a fan of Julia Roberts, Stu?
It just looks like, it's basically the shape of his hair that's made me say it. But,
all right.
Also, the nose, the long, straight nose.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from. Love this song. It's a Christmas ditty. See, I didn't think of it as a Christmas song, but I'm positive, right? Someone done a one where there was a 1970s, say, radio DJ and 1980s television personality with a cigar was going, jingle, jingle, jangle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jewelry, jewelry, jingle, jangle, jewelry, jingle, jangle, jewelry, jewelry, jingle, jangle, jewelry, jingle, jewelry, jewelry. I'm positive someone done that. If not, I've just made it up. I apologise, but I'm just softening you up for the next song.
Oh, Jesus. What's the actual song called?
What, this song? In Dulce Jubilo? That's the name of the song?
That's not how it's been sung or played or something?
Oh, no. It's just jingle, jangle, jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. I don't know what the horse...
It's mad as a box of frogs. Right, next.
Yeah. So, yes, that Jimmy Savile ditty of the song prepared you for this next song. I'm not going to show the album cover, but it is Gary Glitter, Another Rock and Roll Christmas. Bit of an apt...
Wait, was it a charity single?
No, it wasn't a charity single. I've just put this up.
Jesus. I thought that you were saying Gary Glitter did a charity single for Save the Children.
Right.
Jesus.
From both Save the Children and Gary Glitter, because he's still alive, unfortunately. But
he?
Yes. Yeah, I'm positive he's still here.
I thought he died a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you're seeing moving on. Actually, controversially, I quite like this song. Another Rock and Roll Christmas is quite a good song. It's just a shame it's sung by a noncy twat.
Most of Gary Glitter songs are all right, aren't they? That's the...
Yeah, it's like the... You can put loads of things in that. Loads of teams used to chant as like a football to us. Can it do it now?
Can you still download them and stuff, the songs? So Spotify haven't banned them or anything.
I've still got the link on YouTube to this song if anyone likes to listen to it. Make sure it's not turned up high volume. You got your windows open in your car and you're driving down the street and you get stopped at a red light. But
imagine the brass balls you've got to have to like play the whole album.
But yeah,
do they still have HMV? Imagine going into HMV and asking for this album.
It's a bit like Lost Prophets. There is some good music, but you don't. It's frowned upon, you know. A bit more than frowned upon. It reached number 7 in the single charts.
Steps. He was a right nonsense.
He is still alive, Stu. We cannot slander him, right? Right. Hopefully, it isn't because of the content at the moment, Lee. But have a good evening, and if I don't see you, have a good Christmas as well.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll move on to the next song. And it is Wonderful Christmas Time, all one word here, not 2 words, Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Mm-hmm.
It was just released when he left Wings. And for anyone who doesn't know what Wings are, Stu, who are Wings?
Only the band the Beatles could have been. Exactly.
Fantastic band. He had a Christmas number 1 with Mulligan Tie in 1977. I want to say 78 maybe.
Mulligan Tie, that one.
Yeah, with the band Wings. I think it was band Wings. Paul McCartney Wings, yes, I think it was. But this was from his first solo album after he left Wings. I think it was his second solo album overall, but his first one since he left Wings.
Is it the one that's supposed to call Paul McCartney or something? Or?
Yeah, Paul McCartney. Or Paul McCartney 2 or something.
Paul McCartney, it might be, yeah. He's got a third one. There's a good. He was on. Do you watch or not watch? Listen to Adam Buxton's podcast.
No.
You know Adam Buxton. He was on Adam and Joy Show. So Adam Buxton does a podcast, and Paul McCartney was like his guest on it this week, and he was really good. Like listen to him, like all the stuff. It was really good interview.
Oh,
have a listen.
We'll get him on here eventually.
Yeah.
Also, Laney's just says, I just played it to remember it, and I do like it. Damn you, Gary Glitter. Yes, but what you've got to remember about Gary Glitter, he is named after the poo hole because it's up your shitter, Gary Glitter. This song reached number 7 in the charts in 1979. But this song just reminds me of putting up Christmas trees. It is like the song, like putting up Christmas decorations. It's a song what reminds us of like putting up Christmas decorations. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because when we're putting up Christmas decorations, either there's a Christmas something on the telly or we have just a Christmas album on. So probably all these songs should remind us of that. But there's like this one just seems to remind us of that. But another one here, right? Paul McCartney makes $400,000 a year just from this song.
Really?
Yeah. And it's estimated he's earned over $15 million from this song alone.
Does that mean that nearly everyone who's had a Christmas number one is set for life, really? Because if you wrote it and sang it.
Yeah. And do you know what I've wrote next year?
Did you say he gets $500,000 a year?
Slade gets £500,000 a year. Paul McCartney gets $400,000 a year.
Okay. What's that in pounds?
350? No, probably 300, 325 or something. I don't know. It's exchange rate's more, but one.
I mean, it's not as good a song, is it? But
it's not as good a song, but I would still like that about money. Because what I've put next to you is we need to write a Christmas song for next year.
Yeah.
We need a Christmas number one. Obviously,
we had 4 Christmas number ones with the Beatles.
He had 4 Christmas number ones.
I don't know. This is in the chat.
Laney put this on the other day. Yeah, 4 Christmas number ones with the Beatles. I wonder if they stopped putting. Yeah, I think the Gary Glitter one isn't on the later now albums because obviously this is the first one. The latest ones he's not on.
Laney, which ones are the Beatles ones? You got The War Is Over.
The what? Happy Christmas, the War Is Over?
Yeah.
No, that's just John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And
Yoko, right, yeah.
John and Yoko and the the Ono Plastic Band.
So what do the Beatles have?
Oh, Laney should know. She's the quiz masteress.
Come on, I need backup knowledge.
Yeah. Whilst she's searching for that, we'll move on to the Irish. No, sorry, not the Irish. The Welsh Elvis, Shakin' Stevens.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, it was the Plastic Ono Band, not the Ono Plastic Band. Oh no, Plastic Band. Yeah. And this wasn't his famous Merry Christmas Everyone, because this was Merry Christmas Everyone was number 1 in 1985. Better song than this. This was Blue Christmas, which was a special Shakin' Stevens EP, which also contained the tracks Que Sera Sera, Josephine, and Lordy Miss Claudie.
What?
There were the other songs. Que Sera Sera I've heard of. I think I've heard of the song Josephine, but Lordy Miss Claudie were the other songs. You can see them along the bottom there.
Yeah,
so with 4 songs on. Sharon, He's From Where I Live, is shaky. Right, Sharon, Aid's gone down to see Roy Wood. So get your phone, go with it still, watch us live.
Nicky knocking 9 doors.
And go down and see Shaky. He's got a Greatest Hits album out, so if you've bought his Greatest Hits album, he's got a Greatest Hits album out this year, hard to believe. Don't tell him I've said that if you're going down to his. Take it down, he will autograph it for you, and you can get him on here.
What's it called, Nicky knocking 9 doors where you live now?
Yeah, Nicky 99 does.
Is it the same everywhere? Does everyone call it that?
I think so. It's not like Cuppy or Cuppy
Like what?
doubles. That
Yeah,
changed it.
Wembley pairs.
Yeah, Wembley pairs or knockout goal or something. I don't know. It was different everywhere. But this was an original Elvis song. But I'm thinking they probably picked him because they couldn't get the rights to Elvis, or he was cheaper.
That
Do you
makes
think?
sense.
Yeah, I think that's probably why. Or maybe at that time Elvis wasn't like cool for the kids. You know how like there's a lot of people you probably think, oh, they're not very cool, but then later on after like they've died and loads of things, they're like, oh, they're quite cool actually now.
Yeah.
I think that's
Shaking
weird.
Stevens. Lovely stuff.
And he has the best-selling singles. He's the best-selling singles artist of the 80s. Really?
Yeah, I've seen that fact before.
I didn't. What? I didn't realize that. I thought he only had like this Green Door, Merry Christmas, everyone. What's his big one?
Fun. I'm all shook up. I don't know.
No,
What Christmas one or?
no, it wasn't a Christmas one. It was just normal. What was the Shakin' Stevens? What was the famous Shakin' Stevens song? Oh, Judy. No, it wasn't that one. His famous one. He's like his signature song.
I don't know. So look at it. Shakin' Stevens. What's in my phone?
But Merry Christmas, everyone was number one the year this was out, so I'm really surprised that they haven't.
Give Me Your Heart Tonight.
Nope.
Breaking Up My Heart.
Nope.
Shirley.
Nope.
You Drive Me Crazy.
No. This old house.
Wonderful.
He's got it. This old house. Oh, Sharon had it as well with this roll house. But yes, this old house. This old house. Dun, 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 dun.
Brilliant. I know it really well now.
All right, right. Okay, moving on then. So finish with Shaky, and we're moving on to who you said before. It is John and Yoko with the Plastic Ono band. This. So your thoughts on this? With me, Yoko Ono is batshit crazy.
I quite like Yoko.
Oh, have you not seen where she's done like performances where she's just like, she's like a wheel.
Yeah, I love her. I think she's cool.
Mental. She's absolutely mental.
I think she just likes doing whatever. You've got to take your hats off to people like that.
What, like Dave the Rave?
Yeah, I like meeting people. They keep the world interesting, don't they?
Well, yes. It makes the world more interesting place. But the start of this song I find depressing. The lyrics. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over. And it does just anytime you hear that, you're thinking, I wanted to do that this year. Oh, and I wanted to do that. Oh, and I never got around to doing it.
It's not about questioning yourself.
Yeah, but that's what I'm like. That's what it means to me. It is just like.
What's your biggest regrets of this year then, Neil?
Sorry?
What's your biggest regrets of this year? What haven't you got to do that you really want to do?
Well, at the start of the year, I had 5 New Year's resolutions, and I don't think I've achieved one of them. I'm nearly there on one.
What
New Year's resolution?
Can you give us an insight into them?
Yeah. I was going to do a video, so you're robbing people of content here, Stu.
Oh, sorry, right. Well, just skim over it.
Yeah, right. Well, one was declutter, because the house is full of clutter and declutter. We have done that a bit, but then I wanted, but part of the
but then Kay let you stay.
And then I wanted to, like, week 1, I was going to list one thing on eBay. Week 2, 2 things. Week 3, 3 things. No, we've listed about 30 things on eBay.
Well, so you end up by the end of it 52 things a week.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have. I would have stopped just before Christmas because you've got the Christmas backup of like stuff.
But you could blame lockdown for some of these things not happening.
Yeah. I wanted to get back into shape. because I was going to do the Great North Run, and I wanted to do the Great North Run in under 2 hours.
And if anything, you found a different shape.
Yes, I have getting into a different type of shape, like you said. Obviously, didn't end up running the Great North Run, but I am doing it next year. What else was there?
In under 2 hours?
In 2 hours under, yeah.
Wait, what's the average? I forget how long when I did it. I think I was 2:15 or something.
I think I've done it in 2:20, and I hardly.
Longer.
I think it's doable.
It doesn't seem like that I would be quicker than you.
Yeah.
I wasn't as big back then.
Yeah. What was the other one? Oh, I wanted to put at least one YouTube video out a week. Now, at the moment, it's quite easy to do because I have the live stream with you. That's easy enough. But I never kept it up on all the other things. So I haven't done that. Yeah. So there's my 5 fails, but I will review that in a New Year's video and set some.
Try and do them again. Just pick the same ones next year and do it again.
Yeah.
This year was unfair with lockdown and everything.
Yeah. So what have you done? So another year over, what have you done? I stayed in the house a lot. Went out on a Thursday night and clapped.
Yeah.
This song reached number 2 in 1972, but come off the back of John and Yoko. It was sort of over 2 years. Where they stayed in the bed.
Yeah.
Bed protest. This is where it come about. Them doing this song, and they wrote that and released it as "Merry Christmas, War is Over." I don't know if it's like a Vietnam anti-war song type thing.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
So, but I don't think
any other war. So it was all peace, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it is.
I love this song. I really like it.
Dear,
yeah.
It's just that opening line for me. It always just thinks, I've never done what I wanted to do.
I like the fact that you've not enjoyed the rest of the song because you're still annoyed about the first line.
Yeah, the first line.
Who are you criticising?
Yeah. Shut up, John. So yeah. Next, sugar. Next isn't Krista Berg. I have missed saving a thing there. The next song is supposedly Greg Lake with "I Believe in Father Christmas."
Yeah. Do you know this song?
Yeah. I believe in Father Christmas. Da, 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 da.
No.
Yeah, it's Greg Lake. He's originally from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, who were like a prog rock band, probably more famous in America than what they were over here. But I really like this song because it's quite epic with all the. It's like sung and then it gets a big epic with
the bells going on. I like that. But that's the only bit of the song I like.
Laney, I'm not singing it or humming it to the best of my ability because I don't want to get copyright struck.
You should have got your kazoo out.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I don't sing like that. It reached number, and I haven't wrote a number. I was really rushing at this point because I've put it reached number in 1970. So it was released in 1975, but it reached number. I haven't put the number down.
Such a professional.
Oh, it must have been number 2 because it was kept from the top in 1975 from the double number 1 Christmas song, which was
what year?
It was 1975. It was number 1 in 1975 and 1991. Stu.
Oh, who knows?
It's not an actual Christmas song.
Nah.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh no! Wait, that was number 1.
That was number 1 in 1975, and that was released again in 91 after Freddie's death.
I didn't think it had got to number 1, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, result.
Both times Christmas number 1. Yeah, so there you go. I'd like to thank Laney for them facts. and then next we got on to Krista Berg and Spaceman Came Travelling. Now,
what song is this?
Krista Berg. A spaceman came traveling from far, far away, and they went na 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 na.
Is that a Christmas song?
I don't think it's a Christmas song. I kind of stand Krista Berg because he's one of the only. I think he's the only person who was on Desert Island Discs. I say this every time I hear Krista Berg. Only person on Desert Island Discs who picked all his own songs.
Desert Island Dick.
Yeah. Hiya, Nick. You've just joined us. Is we're speaking about Krista Berg because I know you love him. I know this song, but never thought it was him. Yeah, I don't think it's a Christmas. To be honest, the na 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 bit reminds me of like Esso or Shell or something, or like Duckham's Hypergrid. It reminds me of a car like na 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 na, and like a car like
something like that. Yeah. No, Krista Berg he looks irritating as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know you're not a fan, Nick. I know you and Andrew don't really like him. That's why I said it. But yeah, it was released in 1976, but then it was re-released in 1980. That was 76. It was released 10 years later in 86, and it did chart, but it was really weighed down. But I think he sort of piggybacked on the success of Lady in Red in 1986.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not really a massive Christmas Berg fan. And like you say, this to me isn't a Christmas song. Much like E17 isn't a Christmas song.
Yeah, he's like an unlikable version of Jules Holland, Krista Berg.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like little and excitable, but really unlikable. Well, Jules Holland is a good dude, isn't he?
Oh, Jules Holland's brilliant. Jules Holland is really cool. And then next we move on to another song, which is sort of a Christmas song.
Go on
then. It's a song which is it isn't actually a Christmas song as such. It's more of an anti-war song.
Yeah.
Because it's about being away at Christmas. It's all in the lyrics. But this one is that what you're saying, Sean? Is it this one or Spaceman Came Traveling? But this one is about because it's about being in the trenches during World War One. I know he sings about Churchill, but Churchill was the Lord Admiral at the time, and that's why it's mentioned. And it also has a bit of your 80s staple for a song. It's got a bit about nuclear war in because there's hard tensions between East and West in 1980, I think, when this song was released. Yeah, it was released in 1980. But I do like this song as well. Hey, Mr. Churchill. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I love this song. Yeah, okay, now I know it. I never know names of songs or who sung it, but I love the songs.
But this one reminds me, it's a bit like
that one.
Yeah. Does it not remind you like the Salvation? You know, when you see them out in the street playing the brass band, it reminds me of that. It's probably like old worldy Christmassy, you know what I mean?
No, I like this one, yeah.
And I do like the brass band and everything in it.
Who was I listening to today? There was someone on the radio. Is it the Blossoms? And they've brought out a Christmas song, and it's got a bit of tinkly like bell music in the background, but that's it. There's nothing like classical, like kind of classic Christmassy about it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you need the old-fashioned bells and trumpets and trombones and whatnot to give it Christmas feel.
No, just have this in the background.
Yeah, and they go, "Oh, that'll be Christmas then."
There you go. This is Christmassy now.
Yeah,
and that's all you need.
Where did you get that?
I think it's out of the Christmas box we got for the kids.
Nice.
It'll be on our Christmas album. Yeah, Christmas singing. When I don't know if we can stretch to an album, but we might do an EP, Stu, next year. Think of it, £300,000 a year. You know what I mean? Cha-ching.
Can you imagine?
That's what we should call it as well. Just money grab.
£300,000 a year, ka-ching.
Money grab Christmas.
Do you reckon the Darkness still make money out there? Because their one was a bit of a kind of
yeah, that was tongue-in-cheek.
Don't let the bells ring.
Yeah.
Not bell end. Don't let the bell end.
Don't let the bell end. Yeah.
Lovely.
Mary Bradley Once at Home in the Nuclear Fallout Zone. Yeah, there you go, Sharon. That is the staple of 1980s nuclear fallout songs, like we've seen in a lot of now albums. What else did I put? Oh, it peaked at number 3 in 1980, but it was beat to number 1 by St. Winifred's Choir and There's No One Quite Like Grandma.
Nice.
She's been waiting to Oh, they're getting all the lyrics in here. Sorry, had to pop out. Can do a recap.
What? Has he popped out to go and find
Roy Wood? Did you
Roy
get
Wood?
into Roy Wood?
Don't think you can come back swanning in here, Aid, without bringing Roy Wood in.
Is he with you now? If he is,
don't come back empty-handed.
And Sharon, I hope you're on your data and you're in the car driving down to go and see Shaky.
I feel like they're letting us down, Neil.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Ugh. So next up, we have a really summery song. It's like a Christmas summer song with the Beach Boys, and I think it's just the type of music. It is Little Saint Nick from the Beach Boys album, Beach Boys Christmas album, because it's got Little Saint Nick, the man with all the toys.
Yeah, they've gone for it, haven't they?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Baby, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Santa's Beard.
Yeah.
Now, is that about?
Yeah.
Is that about Mrs. Claus actually just being like there because he's with one of the elves?
Or the amount of coke around their face because they were massive.
We Three Kings of Orient are Blue Christmas, Christmas Day, White Christmas, I'll Be Home for Christmas, and Auld Lang Syne. Which Auld Lang Syne to me isn't a Christmas song.
I've never wanted to listen to an album more. I need this album somewhere.
Yeah, there you go then. There you go. Bring the summer joy to Christmas.
Can you imagine this on like a proper record as well, like over a record player? Bit of crackle.
Yeah. But it didn't chart.
Full on, haven't they? Doing a whole album of Christmas songs.
Yeah.
You've got to respect the effort there.
There is a couple who do this when we go down the list. Actually, I don't know if there is. Okay.
Make it out.
There's one more. There's one more who do this.
I was going to say, you've only got about 3.
Sharon says he wasn't in, and Lainey said, did you go to his old house? Sorry, couldn't find him. I even tried singing him a carol, but he wasn't answering the door. At least you tried it. At least you tried. Welcome back.
Probably still trying to get out of his armchair. Or he's lying cold on the floor now with a cracked hip. Thanks, Abe.
Yeah. Imagine if it's on the news.
Just think about what you've done.
Oh, Roy Wood has ended up in hospital. If it's on the news tomorrow, my God.
Hey, we might get some viewers out of it, though.
Yeah.
You need a bit of controversy.
Yeah, I think we're going to produce enough of that, actually. It probably didn't help as I got the lyrics mixed up and started singing Slade. Yeah, he probably got halfway there and thought, sod that, I'm going to bed. And he's halfway down and he stand a stairlift and went, reverse. Nick, we've already said that. That was the first thing. You missed our great introduction and songs.
Yeah, but now mine might change, though, to be fair. Because I don't know the names of Christmas songs. So if someone goes, name your favourite Christmas song, I could probably only name you about 5. But, like, once I hear them, I'm like, yes, this is my favourite. Like, I'm like that at Christmas. Like, I have about 10, maybe more, 15 favourite Christmas songs. Yeah, every time I hear a different one, I'm like, that's my favourite. Yeah. And it depends where you are. So if you're in the pub, there's going to be one. If you're in the car, you've got a different favourite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're with the kids, you've got a different favourite then.
For me, Nick, though, it is between Do They Know It's Christmas, because it is, like Stu's just saying, it's a proper sing-along car song, and the other one's Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Stu, which one's yours?
Oh, I don't know. I like the Cavalry one. Stop the Cavalry.
But it'll probably change when we get further on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this one didn't chart. I don't know if it was released in the UK, Little Saint Nick, but didn't chart, but it made number 3 in the US. Next, we move on to Queen.
Fairy Tale in New York. That's sorry, I'm looking at the chat again. Yeah, that's
It's changed again.
I'd say all round, that's probably my favourite in different places.
That's more for a pub, I think. Just because...
No, you can enjoy that anywhere. Also, you can enjoy getting grumpy about the fact that they keep trying to ban the words from it.
Yeah.
So it's got a double thing in there. You can get outraged by the fact that they're trying to ban it, even though they never ban it.
Yeah.
But the newspapers tell you it's getting banned. So then you get outraged.
So yeah, Queen. Thank God it's Christmas. I think this become bigger once like we're saying, like Queen become bigger like later on, the same as like other bands and everything. But it only reached 21 when it was first released. It's one of them songs. I thought this was released after Freddie died, but it wasn't. It was released a long time before this. But yeah,
I don't remember it properly. I need you to sing them all to me so I know whether they're a good song.
Thank God it's Christmas. Yeah, thank God it's Christmas. A bit like that.
No, not one of my favourites.
I cannot sing it in tune, Stu. You've got to realise if I sing it in tune, we'll get copyright stuck. That's why it's got to be badly sung out.
Yeah.
Next up after Queen, what are people's thoughts? Lainey thinks it's a fab song. Anyone else? We'll move on to the next one, and if anyone shares their thoughts. Next one's Lonely at Christmas by Mud.
Is this Lonely This Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah,
I do like it, but I only know like the chorus.
Yeah. It'll be cold, so cold. But this could be a song for 2020, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Christmas 2020 all over, you know what I mean?
Neil, what's your take on... I need a hot take from you on all of this Christmas is cancelled malarkey. I'm not on board with that.
I think it's a bit different from us in the north. Like in London, where you're not allowed to visit other people.
Yeah.
I think
in London, they don't talk to anyone anyway.
I think... I know Kay's mum was talking to the vicar of the church she goes to, and they were saying there's 3 people just tested positive from the church, and Kay's mum's worried because one of them was at church with them on Sunday, even though there's all social distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was number 1. That's what surprised me, actually, Lainey. This was number 1 in 1976, song. But yeah, we were still up in the air whether to go and see me mum and dad, even though they would be our third family.
My mum and dad had just cancelled, so they were going to come up and stay at an Airbnb nearby.
Yeah.
But they've been in their bubble for my mum's only been out about twice in the whole lockdown. Since March. So they've been in pretty good at keeping themselves to themselves. But they were going to come up, but then they've decided not to. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah, it's just
because I can't guarantee as well that like we don't bring something in, like the kids coming in from school or whatnot.
Well, that's the thing.
Because while you had COVID, I was off self-isolating with COVID, but I didn't have it. But one of my pupils had it, so
yeah. And stick that story because we're kissing.
So you just never know when it's going to be around, do you? That's the thing. But I'm not on board with this Christmas is ruined. You can still have a good Christmas.
Yeah. Apart from my sister can know when she's got it because my sister, with working for the NHS, has self-testing.
Yeah.
So she can do a self-test, really. I don't know if she could use it on the whole family before, like, visiting somewhere or whatnot. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not on board with all this Christmas is ruined stuff. Like, I just think you can still... I get if you're lonely, then, by yourself. But other than that, Christmas is still Christmas, right?
Yeah. Make of it what you can. Because that's what we would have to do. Whatever, it's the new normal, really, isn't it?
Well, plus it'll probably be back next year.
Exactly.
I think the thing is, some people don't realise that, like, that they take it for granted that everyone's off. It's almost as if this like nationwide thing where everybody is off. There's a lot of people who are used to working Christmas. Like, this is only I think this will be my 3rd Christmas off in 18 years.
Yeah.
because I've either been working in hotels or been, something in that industry, or working functions or things like that. And I'm thinking, like, my mum and dad, when I was younger, like, they used to do shift work. My mum's nurse, my dad was in the police, so they did shift work on Christmas. My brother's work in a hotel. My other one was a fireman. So, like, for my family, it's normal not to have like 3 days where everyone gets together at Christmas. So, I think you make Christmas.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly.
Let's make a stand for Christmas now.
Bring back Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. Yeah. Just going back to the chat as well. Aid said, like the way even Mud can't stand it. So Mud, I get it now. Okay, this is I can't stand it. Yes. Okay. I'm just getting that. Sorry, Aid. Bit slow. But yeah, I think everyone will be able to make Christmas. And like we're saying, even if you're lonely, there is communities out here where you can go on. I know Laney's doing a Christmas Eve live. I think Carla, another reseller, if anyone doesn't know in the chat, she's doing a live, I think maybe Christmas Day. There will be people out there if you look, and if not, ask, and people will be in touch. There's a lot of people out there if you are lonely.
There's like a hashtag thing now, isn't there, on Twitter, where you can put it in, and then somebody will get back to you and just have a chat.
Really? Oh, that's good to know, actually.
I forget who it was who I heard talk. Oh, it was again, it was Adam Buxton, I think, who was talking about. He was talking to Miles Jopp, and they were talking about that. But you can just do a hashtag thing, and then you can talk to somebody online. But it's just a text chat type thing. But somebody will be there and just chat to.
Yeah. Gosh. So moving on, I'm trying to think which one. Also, Elvis didn't say, there's a big misconception that Elvis originally sang this, but they didn't. These wrote it and sang it. Laney's doing a New Year's Eve and a New Year's live. So there you go. Nice. Anyone who might be lonely, follow Big Girls Really Do Cry.
Do you have to be lonely to follow it? Or?
No, you don't have to be lonely.
That's the way you said it, Neil.
Sorry.
If you're lonely, go and talk to the lady. If you got anything better to do, just go.
Moving on now, right. This is the other one where Johnny Mathis, he done a Christmas only album as well.
Sarah Millican, it was Sarah Millican. Sorry, I'm reading the dragon. Yeah.
All right, okie dokie. Johnny Mathis, When a Child Is Born. Christmas #1 in 1976.
Yeah.
But this song reminds me of like Vic Reeves, because it's like. It is Vic Reeves. It is a Vic Reeves song. See, Laney's saying yes, lonely people only, thanks. So if you're not lonely, you can't. No, only joking. Even if you're not lonely, you can go and say hello. We will be popping in. So.
And Johnny Mathis looks like Fred West on a good day.
He doesn't, Stu. He doesn't. He hasn't got the right coloured skin. That's a black and white photo. Anyone's thoughts on this? We'll go a bit off topic again. Let's finish with the Christmas classic.
Oh, yes.
Crosby.
This is my favourite.
You like Bruce Forsyth? Yes, this is my favourite. Nick and the quiz last night. Christmas classic. It was wrote for a film called Holiday Inn, not the one with Lenny Henry.
Uh-huh.
Actually, is Lenny Henry Holiday Inn or is he Travel Lodge?
Premier Inn, isn't he?
Oh, he's Premier Inn. None of the above then. None of the above. Yeah, it was wrote for Holiday Inn. It won an Oscar for Best Song at the 5th Oscars. Holiday Inn was from 1942. So it's a very old song. This song is quick maths. 42. That would have been 78 years old this year.
Jeez.
78 years old.
And it's still strong. It stands up against any of the newcomers.
Yeah, it's still a really good song. It has sold over 50 million copies. The Bing Crosby version alone has sold over 50 million copies. In total, with covers, it's sold over 100 million copies because you've had like people like Bublé, I think Robbie, and loads of people have covered this over the years. But yeah, in its best chart position in the UK was number 5. It did chart as number 5 because obviously when it first come out, there was no charts, there was no pop charts at the time, and like
charts started in the 50s, didn't they? 55.
Yeah, but this was 42. So
you think it would be one of those first ones for a Christmas?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I thought it might have been Christmas number 1, but no, not Christmas number 1. But yes, that is the end of the very first Now Christmas album. So the chart started in 1942. See, the chart started 10 years older. Oh, what am I doing here? How's that finished now? Why are you in change? Oh, what have I done? What am I doing here? How's that? Yeah, we're back. We're back. Yes, but that is it. That was the Christmas Now album from 1985. But were you 4 at the time as well, Stu?
5.
5. You were 5. I was 4. No, Leonie said she was 10. But yeah, a lot has changed since. The world has changed.
Be some good ones to add on. The next Christmas one will be good.
Yeah, the next Christmas one, I don't know if there was a one out till about 2095 or something. It was a long time before Now released another Christmas album.
Yeah.
But what you'll have to do is wait till next Christmas when we're doing that one.
So set a reminder.
Yeah.
You'll be able to put it on your wall chart that we bring out.
Yes, and you'll be able to buy our Christmas single next year.
Yeah.
But yes, Lainey said she was 10. Sharon was 13 when this was out, so we have a good mixed ages. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who has watched the channel so far. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you have a good time. We'll pop Stephen in.
Who does Neil look like? What was is it Liza Minnelli's?
What? Oh, Stu.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
You do.
No, he
What was
doesn't.
his name? What was his name?
That weird guy on Big Brother.
Yeah, what was David Saul?
You don't kneel.
Thanks, Jen. He just said, "Who does he look like?" David Guetta. You went, that weird guy.
You do look like David Guest.
You don't.
Well, on a live stream the other night, someone says, "Oh, you look like him out of 9 out of 10 cats." They meant 8 out of 10 cats.
John Richardson.
What?
No, Joe Wilkinson. One who looks pretty homeless and mental on purpose.
Yeah.
It's usually
especially because you've got, like, in my picture here, you've got like your earphones making a chain and it's on the star, so it looks like you've got like a Jewish star around as well. It's amazing. Wait there, Neil, because I want to take a photo on my phone of you like that.
Oh no!
Stand there.
Don't move.
Excellent. Okay.
Brilliant.
that's what we'll do all over social media tomorrow. I think if Lad Baby can do a sausage roll song, you can do a Stutty Sarny one. There you go.
Aye.
It's only
Geordie Christmas.
Yes. But we'll be. Well, I don't know about Christmas number 1. What the dog? Is the dog going to get the treat now?
Yeah, it's dinner time for the dogs.
Are you guys who did the Tango adverts? No.
Whoa, blimey, Charlie!
Oh, what have we here? Stu was the guy who was dressed in orange, weren't you? You got painted in orange?
Shut up.
Nah, you got too much hair. It was James. Who actually, we've got to see it, a belated, I don't know if he's watching, but we'll make him watch a replay. A belated happy wedding anniversary.
Happy wedding anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, happy wedding anniversary.
And Neil, my mum, happy birthday for my mum's today.
Oh, happy birthday, Susan.
Suzanne. You ruined it, Neil.
What's that?
Suzanne. Hi, Sue.
Suzanne. Hi, Sue. But yes, thanks everyone for joining us. Aids, Sharon, Lainey, Laura, Nick, going further up. People who aren't in anymore. Lee, if you're watching back. Reseller Kid, Coins USA. I think we're all the way back to start. But yes.
Neil, what about me? What about me?
Oh, sorry, and Jen. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yes, thanks everyone for joining us. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Have a safe one. And like Stu says, Christmas isn't cancelled at all.
Yeah.
Christmas.
He's gone. You're talking about
Yeah. And don't forget, folks, that best advice that you can get at Christmas time is that by tying the legs together, you can keep the insides moist.
Stu, what the hell? Your mum listens to this.
It's turkey.
Cooking tip. Nigella Lawson, cooking tip. Yes, everyone, we're off now to drink some eggnog, and we'll see you again on the what date is it? What date? The 28th of December when we go back to our.
Today's the 20th.
Sorry,
21st today. You're going back in time.
No, 28th.
All right, I thought you said 20.
No, 28th. Right, we're going to go anyway. All right, and don't listen to Gary. Right, Sharon, Gary Glitter is a good song. It's just he's a terrible person.
Yeah.
We could re-release it.
Yeah, we can make it our own.
Could you re-release it and make it our own and just like try and forget about Gary Glitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, we'll try that. That may be an option. But again, thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed us, and we're off.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, can I get the waves in? Awkward wave. Oh, Jesus.
Do you want a high five?
High five.
What the hell?
Hey, high five. Right, we're off. It is.